How much do creators speed up their videos these days? Is a question I ask myself again and again and again. Because as you watch these videos, there are two possible explanations for the current speaking speed in many of the videos that are basically watched a lot. And the one explanation is that people just are able to speak faster and faster and faster. The second, which might be likely, if you are a video creator and basically all of what you do depends on how well you are able to speak and also how fast you're able to speak, then of course there might be some adaptive change that occurs when being presented with an incentive structure that rewards basically being able to speak faster. The second explanation is that video creators speed up their files. So if you take a video file and record it on your phone, then you can import it into a video editing program or app. And then you can just select 1.1 speed, 1.2 speed, or 10%, 20%, 30%. And if you then take this file and upload it to YouTube, then YouTube plays it back as 100%. So of course the whole thing is relative, because if you watch something so I usually watch on 2.0, so basically 200% playback speed. If I now watch something that has been recorded originally with 1:1 or with 100% playback speed basically, or recording speed in this regard, then what happens is that even on 200%, if the increase was originally 10%, that I now have an increase, because if you take 1.1, let's just say 1.2, the resulting file, or the file that resulted, the recording process and the editing process resulted in, already had a speed of 1.2. Then if I double this, obviously I don't have now just a 20% increase, but if I double this, I have now 240%. So it's basically, of course, not compared to now the original file, but because I double it already, of course, the previous higher percentage has an effect. And you have the same effect if you watch in normal 1.0 playback speed, because you cannot watch in 1.0 playback speed if the file is already in 1.2. So therefore, the problem that results out of this is that the platform itself doesn't really know what the original file's speed is in. Because ideally, you would set your preference, and then all the videos would adapt automatically to your preference. Because video files are kind of static in the playback and not dynamic in the playback. I mean, it also would be a fairly easy option to have a dynamic playback of all the different videos, which kind of is already happening. The problem is just that all of the different videos have different playback speeds, depending on how fast the creator is able to talk, and also how fast the creator edits their videos, or how much they multiply or increase their playback speed in the videos.